I saw a person wearing 2 thumbs on his left elbow.
Woohoo! What happened next, Alex?
Well, I said, he grabbed me with them 2 thumbs right on the bipper.
You don't want to be grabbed on the bipper. That's a big no-no. Consent is a serious thing.
That's why you always got to watch a person who has 2 thumbs on their left elbow.
Two thumbs on his elbow, right?
Left elbow.
probably saw it.
That's
I don't know if
funny.
you could see it. Me and Justin were looking at Alex there.
I wasn't even looking at
I
you.
know you weren't. We were looking at you for like maybe a minute or two.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long.
No. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, you know, I got pretty.
That was a fun jam.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like right around. No, it was like the second or third time we went back to the.
Yeah.
I was pretty explorative that time. Super excited. I
Exactly.
was just like, I'm just doing whatever. I'm just gonna try and throw a bunch of shit to the
It's
wall.
toasty
see if
in
something
here.
sticks.
It did get a little warm in here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we're so fucking hot.
Can we crack that? Can I crack that?
If you want, sure.
I'm gonna crack that.
Crack that
There's
can.
we
We got fans too, bro.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you should just crack the fan.
Crack
Crack
the
the
fan.
fan.
Put that shit on oscillate, dude.
Yeah, it's so hot in here. I was about to take the shit off immediately. But I guess I'll wait till after this brain van.
Brain van, dude.
Yeah, welcome to the van of brain. I don't know. I guess we're gonna talk here for a few minutes and then call it, right? Is that what we do now?
Yeah,
Is that
actually,
how it works?
we already talked enough, so we're gonna call it now. No.
I don't think we talked enough, but hey, we're gonna say a couple things.
We're gonna say a couple
Listen,
things.
this is what we're gonna say.
Yeah, we're gonna chat
Yeah.
with you guys.
We're gonna say
No, what did
Oh,
we did
last
last week? You know, we're catching people up. We had a fucking cool show.
we did play what the
At
Hershey.
Hershey,
show?
yeah.
That was a cool
Oh,
show.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was
Love
fun.
it.
There was kids dancing. I dropped an F-bomb real tough.
On accident.
But
On
nobody,
accident.
nobody cared though.
No.
And then nobody cared.
Well, we
I made it
apologize.
really obvious though, unintentionally by
Looking back.
looking back
Oh,
and
yeah.
laughing, and just like my whole body was involved. And the funny part is that it was during Parkland Pigeons, where we say picking up the FN speed. And
There's nothing else
stop.
there. Yeah.
There's a stop in the music. So that's if you don't know our music. It's pretty funny.
It's funny because the first time you sung it, you did the picking up the
Yeah,
speed.
the line repeats twice.
But
The
then-
intro
But then
or
the,
whatever you call it, first verse.
the second time you said picking up the fucking, and then because you realized what you had
Facts.
done, you didn't even say speed. So
I didn't even say speed. I just laughed.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny.
it was a comedic moment for sure.
It was comedic.
I was laughing.
We laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw-
there was that. What else happened? It's been chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've just been working on finishing the song. Alex laid down drums.
Oh yeah.
That's what
That's
happened.
true.
That's what happened.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is what
It
happened.
just happened like today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were practicing that last week though. We were working on this too.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's called Heavy on My Back.
Yeah, we just had to add it because we basically finished the album, did all the artwork, did everything, mastered it, and then we're like, fuck, this song is too good. 'Cause
Yeah.
we figured we'd start writing because we have
We were
a bunch of ideas already.
spitting tunes, like throwing ideas after the next album. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck, we should throw this one on.
Because creating songs is like the best, like the most fun thing. I don't know. It's really fun playing shows too.
It's
but
definitely up there.
just
It's hard to
as good.
say what. It's
Yeah.
all like
Can't really say which one's better.
it's like peanut butter and jelly.
I don't
It's like
think
what are you
some
gonna say?
bands like-
Jelly's better than peanut butter.
Some
If you-
bands
if you like
dread
a
the
sandwich.
studio though, you know,
Yeah, that is true.
because of the environment that we have. Our studio set up.
We're lucky that we don't have to even like pay for it in the sense that there's like a time constraint.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
just put our own time.
insane pressure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice to be able to like work on it. Oh dude, I didn't get to take this week.
Yeah.
It's good practice.
Yeah, instead of that being a $500 mistake,
Right.
It's just it'll be better next time.
Yeah, it's much
You
better
know?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't. You know, we have it baked in because we have all of our setup.
Yep.
When we record and rehearse, just like these jams, that'll be the way it goes. You know.
Yeah.
And when we get something good, we keep that drum take and then redo it. Hunter's guitar is way over there in like the other half of this room, so it's like isolated pretty good.
That is
And then I
true.
can just turn the bass down.
It
on
feels
the-
nice to stand here
yeah,
without that
so-
guitar.
A little bit about the process, about what we do. And now, right now, we're gonna do some guitars after this brain.
After this brain right
Yeah,
here we just
after-
did.
After the brain. that
We
we
lay
just
down
did.
guitars, which is cool. It's got this reggae feel. So the rhythm track is super easy. I'm just doing upchucks.
But the process
Real
of,
tough.
of us doing guitars, though, like new stuff always happens. Like cool
Yeah.
things we wouldn't anticipate. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds. 'Cause it
It's a
always
win.
ends
It's a win for ideas.
up. Yeah,
Once you get in there.
yeah. You almost can't make too many decisions before that that day, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that because you leave the
Yeah.
ideas open.
Yeah, even as much as you write the song beforehand and played it for 2 years, but when you go into the studio, odds are there'll still be new ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's best.
So
not
there's
to-
something about it that just no matter what brings new ideas.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then sometimes you're limited though. You know? Sometimes you're like,
you have
no.
to hold it back. Yeah.
You gotta hold it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's true.
that's kind of, I guess that's what happens in a way. Although we kind of started making the line even closer to us to keep it a little bit closer to the live sound.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our records kind of sound like us live. At least that's what we're trying to do, but like, you know, a pristine take,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we considered that.
So how are we doing? How are we doing with that?
Oh yeah. Right. Tell
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Dude, drop a comment, dude. Click that bell, dude.
Bell that.
Click that bell, dude.
That's the next song.
Dude.
Click that bell.
I
Click
know
that
that
bell, man.
is a lot of YouTubers, what they'll do is they'll like show the subscriber / viewer rate and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I noticed a lot of you guys you
bitches.
view but you don't subscribe. Hey, what's with
Yeah,
that?
what's
You
up
should
with that?
subscribe. Come on, subscribe. It's free. You should subscribe. So subscribe.
Yeah,
Subscribe
these
to
are
us.
facts.
Subscribe to us. Your loving, friendly neighborhood Medusa's Disco, dude.
There it goes.
That's a real.
Clip it.
Clip it. Now say something really racist. To contribute.
I'll say something racist.
No, I'm just
I have no qualms about saying this. That I don't care for the Daytona 500. It's not a great race. They just go around and around and around,
Yeah.
and I'm just not about it.
You heard it here, folks. Hot take
Dude.
from Justin.
Dude, my favorite race.
I like
That's one of the
Formula
most
One.
racist things I've
And
ever heard.
Formula One racing is way better than NASCAR. Fucking racist against that shit.
Dude, it's all about rally sport. That's one of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
races. Rally sport races are the superior, at least
Whoa.
in my opinion.
Superior
race.
race,
Yeah.
superior race.
Yeah.
What about the Tour de France, bro?
Well, no, and then
Ooh,
I
That's
was-
a superior race.
that is a superior race. I got one that's better. The Iditarod.
uh,
Gotta fuck with that.
Dude.
You know about the Iditarod, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
Alaska.
No.
It goes from what, Anchorage to what's the other popular?
Juneau?
Anchorage to
Juneau?
Juneau. It
That's
sounds
it.
something.
Those are
I
the two
can't. I want to
cities
say
I know.
Anchorage to Rome, but it's not Rome. I can't remember what it's called, but dude, it's a fucking dog sled race, bro.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, with like huskies.
That's
That's
awesome.
insane.
But it's like it's days and days. It's like it might even be a couple of weeks.
It's massive.
It's massive.
It's
Yeah.
been going on for mad long.
Yeah, Matt Long, when I was in elementary school, we actually did, I used to love this. They did a thing where we all got to pick a race, a guy. Did
Oh,
you do
yeah.
that?
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
yeah.
cool, yeah,
What
because
is
that was
that
so
book?
fun.
That book, Balto or whatever?
Balto.
Yeah.
Yeah, Balto, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I'm going back. I
You're
gotta watch
unlocking core memories.
Thank you. Yeah, Balto. Dude, you guys know about Balto, right?
Yeah, dude.
Hit me with that in the comment and click that bell. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys have heard of what we're talking about. Click that
Click
fucking
that
bell.
fucking bell. Dude. No, I'm not. I don't actually give a shit. I just think it's funny.
It is.
I watch GMM a lot. You guys know what that is? Click that. They literally say, "Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell." So I'm gonna have a catchphrase like that.
Yep.
Just so you guys know.
Brought to you by Carlos Jr. No, I'm just kidding.
Super
It's
easy
a lot like that.
Clicking a bell.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
You're welcome to sponsor an episode of Bam Brain though. Anyone is.
Carl,
the way.
Carl Senior too.
Anyone can sponsor.
Anyone named Carl. That goes to you.
We're
Carl.
gonna start dropping the little, like not in Jam Brains, but maybe in Van Brains, start dropping little ads, guys,
Yep, yep.
because we're gonna start raking in the bucks.
Yo, is Carl's Jr. technically Colton then?
Carl's Jr.
But,
Because the restaurant Carl's Jr. You know about that restaurant?
Oh, dude, Colton.
Yeah.
You should have just called it Colton, dude.
Colton's.
Colton's.
They fucked up.
Is Carl's name spelled with K though?
Yeah, it's wrong.
It's wrong. He's
It's
wrong.
wrong. It does make it cool because all his kids have the K's in there. You know, Colby.
It's good as long as there isn't 3 of them.
There are 3 of them,
Oh well, fuck.
including him. That's not his plan.
That's not the day. Is this the Daytona 500?
Oh shit, that's gonna be a nice little
No, we
inside
already
joke for
we have
fans
one
of
for.
races.
Is that baseball?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have one from back in the day. Anthony, I know you don't watch, but we're not. Hey,
We'll have him on though.
what's I'm forgetting the name of his channel.
Hobot.
Hobot News.
Yeah.
Hobot News.
Hobot, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome to sponsor an episode of Van Brain, dude.
Dude, Hobot.
Hobot. That would be sick.
Vanbot.
We should get Anthony for an ad. sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Greaseville
That'd
too.
be hilarious.
You can sponsor
Yeah,
Greaseville, which we're playing.
And then we can test our commercial game.
Dude, I really hope we play with Tim and Nico and not on a different day. That'll be a bummer to me. It's a different day.
I think he
Yeah.
might stack it. Part of me is like,
Stacks.
he could go either way.
You could go other way.
There's logic in both reasons.
Absolutely.
You know.
I'm just hoping that we play
I
like right
understand
before
too.
that would be awesome.
I'm probably gonna end up staying though. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna stay at night, and then everyone convinces me to stay
The entire time.
the entire time.
But that's because usually you have been opening Thursdays, and then we usually play Saturday. Might as well.
I'm excited for summer though. We're playing Summer Threestival, by the way. Did we announce that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's announced.
Yeah.
Okay.
They announced it.
Yeah, sorry, I just don't wanna. I'm always like self-conscious. I'm like, did I announce that yet, and should have I, or did I announce that and should I have not announced it?
You're good. You're good.
Should just write it down on your hand.
It's a lot, guys.
Well, yeah, because you got 2 different schedules of shows
It's true, I do.
to like manage and
It's a
like
lot.
ramp up and figure out.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's full time.
Yeah, it's nice to not have a job while I'm doing it, and it doesn't feel like it's like I can feel this.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like too much.
I can work with
Feels,
this.
yeah, exactly. It feels like a regular job ish.
That's how I feel when I go home and like mix this and you get this.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
It's time, but it's like
It's
this
fun
is-
time.
You can what? Well, I'm under the assumption that the human body, like the human, wants to work. They just don't want to not see the benefits of like the reason behind doing it. You know?
Yeah, I
Like,
would
if
say
you have
that.
the perfect, if you can see the fruits and you can see the benefits of doing it, like
Yeah.
people will want to work. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I love mixing and shit because I see the fruits of it. You know?
Yeah, delayed gratification is a hell of a fucking concept.
Or just working for money. You don't see the exact like.
Well, that's what delayed gratification
Oh
is.
yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see it yet, but you know that it's coming in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
balls.
I always think about, I'm going deep, bros. I always think about Jordan Peterson talking about delayed gratification. And then, like, when humanity first learned that concept and how it was basically taught in, like, the Bible, it was human sacrifice. Is basically the epitome of learning the epitome of delayed gratification. That was, like, how it started, if you think about it. You sacrifice something for something better later.
Yeah. Wow.
So so basically what it meant was they had knowledge of the future, so they could think, they had
it's
the concept
magical
of the
thinking in a
future.
way, yeah.
So it's a brain thing. A brain never did that. Like, it takes a brain to do that. It sounds really simple. I talk like this a lot,
No,
right?
You're
I
down.
feel like it goes out there, and I don't know if I'm making sense, but you feel me?
It's
I
up
get
to
what
them
you're
to
saying.
make
Yeah.
sense.
It's Jordan Peterson's thought. I just don't know if I'm saying it in a good way.
Alright, I mean, what you're
Yeah.
saying makes sense.
Yeah.
to me.
Yep, I got it. It clicked.
Yeah. I forget why I said
Click that
that.
bell.
Click that bell! Phantom Brain, we out!
Alright, that was pretty good. I can't see how we will still do it after that. That was perfect out.
That's probably good.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
I love you, Mom. I don't know.
You guys are great. Thanks.
Bye bye.